I just love the fact that Guy Boucher took Erik Karlsson coming back. And it's not about whether that Franken ankle of his is going to work or not. It's about whether or not he's the best player in the world. That's what the discourse becomes.
Yep.
It's not about, hey, is he going to be the same player because half of his ankle is Kevlar?
Tourist trade rumors? What?
It's now,
what?
I don't think Erik Karlsson is the best defenseman in the league. That's crazy.
Yeah, took out seats, what? Huh? No,
Smart.
Couldn't be. Best player in the world.
Smart.
I'm really excited for the tweets we're going to get. Actually, there is an argument to be had that Erik Karlsson is the best player in the world. I just thought I would throw that out there. Okay, anyway, continue.
I mean, I'm fine with that. Go ahead and make that argument. You know what I don't care about? Who the best player in the league is. There are several great players in the league.
First of all, Austin Matthews.
Well, yeah.
I like the conversation.
Do you like the conversation? I get so tired of this shit.
Crosby, McDavid, Karlsson, Matthews. Who you got?
If I had to take one for my blank slate team, Connor McDavid.
Yeah, because Connor McDavid has more good years ahead of him, conceivably, than Sidney Crosby.
In their prime.
Ooh. Well, we don't even know what Crosby McDavid's prime is.
Assume McDavid's prime is slightly better than what he is.
Well, then, yeah.
I think
obviously taking the better player, Jesse.
No, each one.
It's not a very good stipulation.
Each one of them at 21. Because we know what McDavid looks like at 21.
Okay.
Well, Crosby was just coming off of winning the Hart, I think.
Yeah.
So is McDavid.
Oh, shit.
And the Ross.
Oh, and Matthews is going to get it,
Matthews
too.
going to get it this year.
Oh, my God, you're right.
And Erik Karlsson, that bum. No Hart.
Did he win a Hart?
No.
Just a measly Norris.
Yeah.
All right, so he's out. So now we have 3.
Yeah. I mean, he might look like a musketeer, and that's cool and all.
Yeah.
But
you know what? You guys convinced me. Matthews.
Last
season,
we had the conversation on the podcast of if Carey Price was the best player in the world. And for a little bit, he was.
I think he was.
Totally.
And I think that does change from time to time. I guess my problem with the debate is ultimately, as a conversationalist, where does it get us? It's worse to me than hypothetical trades, which I'll talk about all day. But it's just it's the same shit every time. Your team has the best guy. I'm an Oilers fan, so it's McDavid. I'm a Sens fan, so it's Karlsson. I'm a Leafs fan, so it's Matthews. I'm a Pens fan, so it's Crosby. I'm a Caps fan for a while, so it's Ovechkin. Like, duh. Freaking duh.
No, but I think those conversations are what makes sports fun.
Really?
Like debating, is Steph Curry's run in 2015 better than anything LeBron's ever done in his career? Talking about that.
Skip Bayless.
Talking about that's fun.
LeBron's not a top 100 player.
Now, Skip. I love LeBron. Yes.
Yes, Steve.
But did you guys listen to the last episode of Merrick versus Wyshynski?
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
So good. Really, really good. And one of the conversations they had, Jeff Merrick's, I love when Jeff Merrick hates something. He's a little like me in that he cannot hide it. Not a lot of cards he's hiding. And he was talking about the frequent feedback you may get that is, we just want the sports talk to be like you're just hanging out in the bar. And Jeff Merrick goes, have you ever heard a intriguing sports conversation in a bar?
No.
Ever once?
That's so true.
It is so true. But Wish brought up, I don't remember where he was, but it was somewhere in Canada. He overheard a bar conversation. All these people were like, who is the best player of all time? Is it Wayne Gretzky, Bobby Orr, Gordie Howe, or Mario Lemieux? And he heard these 4 hosers go back and forth about, well, when Wayne was out there, no one had to, he made them all sound Irish for some reason, which is impression
Canadian sounds a bit Irish sometimes.
Yeah, diddly dee. Out Wayne Gretzky and Gordie O'Howe. And
that's how a lot of Canada sometimes sounds, man.
I guess you're right.
It's true.
He said, I can't remember the comparison he made for it, but like it's such a crap conversation, but he went to Canada, heard it, and he was just like, I got to hear it live and in person. That's so neat. But it's a silly conversation, but it's also one you can have for hours.
Yeah.
And learn nothing from, but you can have it for hours.
I think the trade conversation the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I think it's fun because we have no answers and it just goes on forever.
If you take Sidney Crosby and put him on the Washington Capitals,
We did that.
I know.
That is our most watched video ever on our YouTube channel.
Should the Capitals trade Ovechkin?
No, it's how would Sidney Crosby perform on? What if you swapped Crosby and Ovechkin?
Oh, it was a good question.
Part of that
Wasn't
is
that a
your
press conference
dastardly
question?
Yeah, I
thumbnails.
think we just threw it out there.
Damn
and
good
then,
question.
Yeah, so it's fun. I don't know. I have fun doing it.
I don't know. Here's my frustration with it is that it's maybe not that it's a bad question. It's that it's overdone. We have these conversations every year. And who's the best player of all time? Well, I think Lemieux. Well, I think Gord. Well, I think Gretzky. Era adjusted. This and that. Like after a while, I'm like, okay, we've been there. Let's talk about something else. And a part of what makes sports broadcasting so great is that you have those discussions and you repeat those discussions. And every time you have those discussions, different people are listening, right? And you have to make these grand pronouncements. You must say something, and that is final. And then another guy comes in and he says, no, but this, and this is final, and it is an equal and exact opposite.
Yeah.
And then it explodes, and I love that. It's a beautiful thing, sports talk. But I also go, okay.
Wow, Carey Price is off to a very good start. He's the best player in the world.
That's what it has to be sometimes.
Yeah,
Anyway.
half of sports talk is somebody saying something definitive that is subjective.
Yeah.
You need a little bit of nuance in there, a little bit of creativity.